Anger is one of those electrical emotions that all of us experience, and different things provoke us and rile us up. It can be a healthy emotion up to a point. For instance, anger about a cause, an injustice, or a political issue can motivate us to act for good. But anger can also be very dangerous. Anger can get out of control and have negative effects on yourself and others, depending on how you deal with it and express it. That's why having a few strategies can help you when you're feeling anxious or angry. Here are some helpful tips on how to calm your anger down and learning skills to get rid of anger and relax. Understanding anger. Open communication is one way of dealing with anger issues within a relationship. Often the perception of feelings being disregarded is enough to bring out the anger emotions, and this happens mostly subconsciously. Therefore, it is very important to have frequent discussions, which help to clear up any misconceptions, misunderstandings, and just feelings of doubts. Clearing the air will help all parties involved and better understand the wants and needs of each other. Anger issues in a relationship can also be brought on when expectations are not being met or when there are outside pressures, such as social and work problems. Often people don't know how to deal with these problems, and so end up spilling them into their relationships, causing unnecessary strain on the relationship. Making the effort to deal with such situations outside the relationship, by seeking solutions for these problems in any way possible, will allow the parties to leave these issues outside the relationship and focus on other more connective elements within the relationship. There are a lot of ways in dealing with these problems, such as seeking counseling, asking help in handling a difficult job, maybe considering a job coach if you feel stuck in your current career, and generally, try finding a solution for what makes you unhappy. Letting your anger go. Replaying past mistakes and negative situations over and over in your mind like a mantra only makes you feel more negative and can be very hard to break. These constant negative feelings can eventually cause both mental and physical problems which, when left unchecked, often lead to destructive scenarios. The only way to get over an issue and get on with living is to learn to consciously force yourself to let go. Changing your perception of something is a good way to start letting go of anger. Try to look at things for what they really are, instead of what you think they are in your mind. When the situation is seen for what it really is, then the rational mind starts to kick in and allows you to respond in a better way. Managing your anger effectively. Taking a time out is something everyone should learn to master whenever there is the slightest indication of anger rising from within. Once this is done, and you have some control of the anger, and you feel calmer then, and only then, should anything be expressed. This way the message you want to communicate is more likely to be sensible and less emotional. Exercising is another very effective way of managing anger. Physical activities can effectively dissolve any immediate feelings of anger and leaves you too exhausted to act on it. Besides, it gives you something distracting to do. Physical activities will stimulate various brain chemicals and create happy feelings that will in turn relax you. Developing the habit of thinking before you speak is something that cannot be emphasized enough. Often people don't stop to think of the consequences of voicing their opinions arising. Cultivating the positive outlook capability will help you seek solutions first, instead of spewing accusations. Preventing anger. Learning relaxation techniques to specifically control the anger levels and manage it better is a very effective way of preventing your anger from becoming out of control and ugly. Meditation has been known to successfully provide the much-needed relief on the body and mind, so that the focus is no longer on the element that caused the anger, but is now relaxed enough to deal with the situation in a calm and controlled manner. An improved and strong degree of self-confidence will help you build a better mindset and thought process pattern that ensures you to comprehend the situation without getting angry or frustrated. This self-confidence will automatically provide the aura around the individual that others will immediately recognize and respect. When you are calm yourself, there is very little possibility of others trying to take advantage or impose their view in an aggressive manner. When you are at peace with oneself and your surroundings, it is very unlikely you express anger at the slightest provocation. Preventing anger from rising by using this peaceful state of mind is very effective and almost always able to diffuse anger in others too. Change your lifestyle. Drinking a lot of cool, but not too cold, water slowly will help to keep the body systems calm and functioning optimally, keeping the possibility of flying into a rage to a minimum. Sweetened drinks, caffeine and carbonated drinks are best kept of your daily diet or at least be consumed in little quantities. This is mainly because of the sugar content and caffeine that will overexcite the body and mind, causing quick and sometimes uncalled for negative reactions. Avoiding alcohol is another lifestyle change that can help to keep anger under control. Most people under the influence of alcohol will admit they were totally unaware of what they did or said, and some start communicating in a negative way. This is made even worse because under the influence of alcohol, aggressive people feel extra confidence in expressing their opinions. Keeping to a nutritious diet and adopting a suitable exercise regimen will also allow you to be healthy both in mind and body. When the mind and body are healthy, you are more likely to feel peaceful, and getting angry seems to be a rather useless way to waste precious energy on. Letting go of grudges. For a lot of people who feel that they have been wronged, forgiveness is not an option that they are willing to explore, especially when the negative feelings that come with it are still raw and ever present. But when you are willing to explore the options of letting go and forgive, the feelings of freedom derived from the burden being lifted is both rejuvenating and relieving. Therefore, it would be in your best interest to learn to forgive easily and completely. Although not always easy, here are some helpful tips to forgive easily and effectively in order to allow you to move on successfully. Understanding that forgiveness is all about freeing up and putting a better use to the energy that come from the anger, and transforming the energy generated from this negative element into a positive one. Holding grudges, harboring resentment, nursing old wounds and generally insisting on dwelling on the issue that triggered the anger can be very exhausting and time-consuming. So redirecting this energy towards more useful exercises would benefit tremendously both mentally and physically. It is a well-documented fact that the body releases a lot of negative energy that can be very damaging to the system when a person insists on wallowing in anger. If a person is unwilling to let go of anger, the negative chemical imbalance will eventually lead to serious mental and physical issues. By harnessing the energy to forgive, you effectively ensuring the mind and body to choose serenity and happiness over anger, thus giving a person the opportunity to get back to enjoying life in general, without this burden being a constant in his or her life. Working on your anger issues takes time and needs work. Not only for your own mental and physical health, but for the people you love around you. If you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing to get notified every time a new video about similar topics is uploaded. We release a new video every week. Thanks for watching.